Okay. Welcome to my live stream for Season 5 League of Extraordinary Investigators, The Circle Undone, at Death's Doorstep. I'm playing Jacqueline Fine. In my last scenario, I believe I got 10 experience. I'm just going to post a link to my stream in a couple of places. And then I'm also going to double check that my link that I'm using is working. I'm just going to post a link. I can hear myself, so that's fine. Super duper. Okay, so I'm just going to go open my deck up on a different screen and talk about some of the choices that I had been thinking about. And I'm going to quickly do an edit to make sure that I'm getting the stuff that I want to get. So the last thing that I did, the last test that I did, was upgrading. I had 10 XP in total, plus my 2 arcane research cost reduction. And that was fine. It's a really high amount, and what I really want is fully upgraded Azure Flames before the secret name, so that I can one-hit the rats early on. And so what I'm doing is I'm getting 2 copies of Azure Flame, and that's going to cost me 4 XP. So those are just going straight in the deck. And I've taken out 2 copies of the lower level Azure Flame, so I'm just going to delete those before I forget. Now, this is the last thing that I was kind of fiddling around with. This is the remaining 6 XP that I have left. 2 copies of Guts for 2 copies of Guts, just to add a bit more draw into the deck. And a flashlight for a recharge level 2. But I wasn't so keen on this one. I wasn't really sure what to do here. And I'm actually probably just going to do it live in terms of checking what I am going to do, because I'm not great on losing a flashlight for this recharge. I'd love to get a recharge, but not at the cost of a flashlight. So I'm going to put my 2 Guts in, and delete my 2 Guts that were there before. And I'm just going to quickly go over the Mystic level 2 cards, because I'm really kind of stuck on what I want to do with it. There's always Fearless to deal with the extra horror that I have from the start, and that could be an option. Another thing that could be an option is let's go find it. Where is it? There's always Recall the Future, but passing tests is like not actually a problem on Jacqueline. Oddly enough, like it's actually usually pretty easy to pass tests on her. The other option was Robes of Endless Night, because I actually don't have a ton of health, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple of agility tests here that can be pretty threatening. And so just having some extra health. Ooh, wow! I zoomed all the way back over there instantaneously. Having a bit of extra health might be more useful than I would otherwise have considered. But at that point, it's a matter of deciding what to drop for it, and that's the scary part. I don't think I'm going to go do that, though. I think what I'm going to do right now is take a Fearless. I'll take 1 Fearless, and then I have to spend some time trying to figure out what it is that I'm going to drop for it. So I've got a flashlight that I could drop for it. Goodbye recharge. I suppose I could drop like a Prescient. It's like Prescient's really good, but it's not like the best card in my deck. Maybe I do just drop a flashlight. Yeah, I think I do. I think I just drop a flashlight for it. That should be fine. I don't really like to, but hopefully my opening hand gets a 6th sense, like in every single one of my practice games. So yeah, at this Doorstep, let's do this. I'll just make a quick check that I'm not like forgetting anything. Gather all the cards, set aside the spectral locations, set aside Joseph Maggard, set aside the Watcher and its thing, put each of the 7 non-spectral locations into play, check the missing persons thing. So I believe it was 5 clues. I believe it was 5 clues, and I'm choosing the balcony. The reason I'm choosing the balcony is because it's like the easiest to pick the clues off of. With base 3 intellect, you can just walk over and get them. I think I'm technically supposed to have done my hand first, so let me just do that. Wow, that's a great opening hand. That's a really good opening hand. I don't need 2 of that, and if with a 6th sense, I don't really desperately need to read the signs at the start. And the early scroll will help me get everything else I need. The 2 early scrolls will help me probably mill a weakness. That's really nice. No economy though, but hopefully all of this extra draw will help me get into it. Let's shuffle those back in. And then shuffle the remainder of the counter cards. I shuffled this a bunch of times while I was off screen, but that's fine. So let's go right into it. I also have the bag spread out here. This is the current setup where the skulls are -1 and my Elder 1 token is -2. I'm just going to go double check the bag again. It's always nice to double check it. 2 skulls, 2 Elder 1s, auto fail, pass, 0, 0, +1, -1, -1, -2, -2, -3, -4. Yeah, okay, it's all there. Quick shuffle. Yeah, so halfway through the scenario, I'm going to try to remember to move these right there when it becomes relevant. So we start in the entry hall. The entry hall, as I resign, I guess there's nothing to those disappearances after all. So our objective right now is to get as many clues as possible, or to find as many, discover information about the disappearances. All I really need is 3 clues, and it's very easy to get 3 clues from the balcony. So that's where we're going to be heading. First action is going to be the Scroll of Secrets, and then I'm going to immediately use it. Taking 1 off the bottom. Oh, that's weird. I hate when it does that. Drawing a Fearless. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of don't want to have both in play at the same time in case I get my Sword Cane, because I don't really want to overwrite them unless they're usable. But I guess at the same time, if I have both of them out on turn 1, they're both going to be emptied almost instantaneously, like before the monsters show up. Because when a monster shows up, you have to set it aside and put a Doom there instead of spawning it. So I think what I'm going to do is play my other Scroll of Secrets and also use it. A Word of Protection. I'm going to add that to my hand. And then I'm going to play my Crystal Pendulum for 2. And then I'm going to kind of book it over here next turn. But I wanted to get this in case the Mythos phase is giving me stuff that I need to test. So that's the end of the investigation phase. No enemies, upkeep. Okay, Spectral Razor, that's really useful. First Doom there, and then our first encounter card. Obscuring Fog. A gimme. Thank you. So, first things first, where'd my, get back here. I'm having a lot of problems with this, with the version that I'm on right now, with that. I'm going to use one of my Scroll of Secrets to look at the bottom card of the deck. Delve. I don't really like seeing that too early, but at the same time, it's nice to know that I have it. I'm going to move and move. That's not going to matter. And then move. Okay, So I'm at my location. I just need to get 3 of the clues from here. The more I get, the more I can like get out of here early. Make sure that I don't just get defeated arbitrarily and killed and like definitely lose the league. But I am gonna do my other test here, or my other check under the bottom of the deck. Whoops. Let's put those flashlight charges right there. And yeah, I'll throw that into my hand. I'm not gonna need it because I want to get my 6th sense anyways. I can just use this for an icon or something. So that's the end of that investigation phase. No enemies. Upkeep. Flip my actions. Draw my card. Okay, my hand's full now. So I'm going to have to start... man, that's frustrating. I'm going to have to start worrying about what to keep. I'll probably play this Delve if I'm gonna, given the leeway to. Seeing the Delves early in this scenario is actually really nice, because drawing it early is just kind of like, well, if I'm set up, yeah, give me the Doom, right? Give it to me. So Mythos phase, put the Doom on. Next encounter card, Fate of All Fools. I'm going to ward that. Whoops. Keep that damage off of me for as long as I can. Okay, so I'm going to first play the... let's see. No, I'm going to use these right away. I'm going to use these up right away. So let's take a look at one card on the bottom. Read the signs. What I'm actually going to do with this one is put it on top of my deck. Because I don't want my hand to get overly full and have to start discarding. And then I'm going to take a look. That's permitted, right? Then either discard, add it to its owner's hand, place it on the bottom, or place it on top. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to use this last charge to look at the next bottom card on the deck. Arbiter of Fates. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any of my money, but this one's going to go into hand because it's icons and it's super, super, super useful. So I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for my 6th sense. And then I'm going to start investigating. So the first thing I'm going to do is do an investigation with Jacqueline using 6th sense. I'm going to trigger my crystal pendulum and name a number. If I succeed by that number or fail by that number, I draw a card. So I'm going to be 5, 6 against 1. The most likely is either 2 or 1. So I'm going to call out 6 against 1, succeed by, what is it going to be? 6 against 1 would be a succeed by 4, but I'm going to commit fearless, so I want to say 6, I think. So basically I'm going to be fishing for a skull or a -1 on this test, and committing a fearless. So I'm going to commit fearless and fish for the skull or -1, using up Jacqueline's ability. There's my -1, so I'm going to choose the skull. This skill test is successful. I'm going to heal 2 horror. And I'm going to take a clue. And then, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. And then I'm going to, I think I might actually need, as much as I hate it, I might need to take some actions to gaining resources. Because I have a lot of assets left to play, and I really need to get an Azure Flame out or a Sword Cane out before we flip the agenda over. And I'm going to need some resources to play it. David and Voice of Ra are eluding me. I also didn't hit my weaknesses off those, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. But for now, I'm going to just keep getting the getting the clues. So this is just going to be 6 against... Oh, and I did get my Crystal Pendulum draw, which draws this Read the Signs. I forgot about that. And then last action, I'm just going to do another 6th sense. Another success investigate, which is 6 against the Shroud of 1, which is successful. Okay, so ready. No enemies. Investigation, no enemies. Upkeep, boom. There's 13th Vision. It's nice to see that early. And then the Mythos phase occurs, in which I draw Crypt Chill, testing 4. I wonder if I like commit something to this. I think I'm. Oh no, I think I just don't, and I lose one of these scrolls if I fail, right? Yeah, I don't need to do this, but I will call out this value, right? If I'm at 6 against 4, pulling a -1 will bring me to 5, and pulling a -3 pulling a -1 will make me succeed by 1, and pulling a -3 will make me fail by 1. So I'm going to call out 1, which doesn't work, but I do pass. So goodbye. I think I'm just going to take a turn to discard this, because I'd love to not have that happen. And then let's just get the clue that we need first. Get the clue. A 6 cents. Okay. I'm going to take the -2 and cancel the Elder Sign. Drawing with the Elder Sign. That's nice to see. And we'll get the clue. Not the whole location. There we go. Okay, so that's all I need right now. I can get a couple more, but otherwise I'm just using the rest of this time to set up. So, that's the end of the investigation phase. Enemy phase, nothing occurs. Upkeep. I'm going to be discarding the flashlight because I already have 6 cents to basically, between Pendulum, 6 cents, and having all these nice cards in hand, I'm all set on that. I've got my money for Sword Cane now. That's really nice. And I also have the Azure Flame available if I really need to go for that. So Mythos phase, we're at 4 out of 8. Lodge Neophyte, any empty location. So I'm gonna put him. This is always a tricky one, I find, because I don't want to move here, test him, and then like have to leave. That's the entire turn, right? Because I have to leave if I stand there. I can't stand there. It puts more doom on him. He's gonna get killed by the Watcher right away. I could put him up here to like make the Watcher go away from Joseph, so I can go to Joseph. But then the Watcher comes back on me. I can just put him right there. I always hate this one. Let's put him there and put a doom on him. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so investigation phase. I think what I'm going to do is the risky play and just play my Delve right this moment. I'm going to put that right there so I don't forget about it. So he goes out in the middle of nowhere, and then Doom gets added to that. But we did pull a victory enemy. That's really nice, and he goes to the victory display. I'm going to need to take some money, though, is what I'm going to need to do. Arbiter of Fates would be really nice to get out, but it's not a need to. It's a nice to. So I'm going to take $1. What are the victory locations? These 3, I think. So I want to pick this one up after it flips. So I kind of don't want to go and double back. That's a bit of a waste. And if I move here, then a Doom goes up to 6. He'll have a Doom on him. Yeah, that'll be the 8. So I think that just means for my last action, I'm going to gain a resource so that I can really freely play some of the things in my hand here. It's a shame. I really hate taking resources as actions, but enemy phase, that guy does nothing. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my Dark Future. It's a bad time for it. 7 out of 8 Doom, and this is a risky one with the monsters. Nope, Trapped Spirits. This is the one I don't like right here. For each point you fail by, take a damage. If your location is haunted, as an additional cost, you must trigger the haunted ability. Now, fortunately, it's not haunted yet. I don't know if I really need Arbiter of Fates in this scenario. Like, 1 critical test per turn is really as much as I go for. I could also just cancel this to avoid the damage, and I can't do a triple pull right now, so I think I might do the cancel. I think I kind of have to do the cancel. Let me think. Do I just take... Man, that's a lot of damage to just chunk all at once at this point in the game. Yeah, that's a scary one. I'm just going to use my ward. So, I don't get to do my token fudging right now. And we're about to advance, and he's about to pop out on me. So, what I would like to do is take a resource, play my Azure Flame, and move, I think, to the master bedroom. Yeah. So what this is going to let me do is next round I'll be on a VP location right off the bat. I'll have a VP enemy underneath me. Hopefully this is off. It's hard to say. So this is the end of my turn. I'm going to reveal 5 tokens at random, and if there's an Elder Sign, I'm going to discard that. I'm going to also reveal an additional 2 tokens, so 7 tokens from the bag to see if I can get an Elder Sign. Not this turn. Bummer. Ugh, of course, right? That's always how it is. Okay. 2, 3. The guts. Nice. Okay. That'll draw me into some useful money that I'm sorely lacking. But so 7 out of 8. And we do this thing. Doom comes off him. If the investigators possess 3 clues as a group, they must spend the 3 to spawn assign the set-aside Joseph Mager at the farthest location. So that's going to be the billiards room. Proceed to the interlude, which I believe I don't get that because Penny White. I'm not on Penny's trail because I didn't get all of the clues on the balcony. And then I proceed to Act 1B. Move each investigator and each enemy currently in the entry hall to the Victorian halls. For each location in play, do the spectral location swap. So this is the part that I fuck up a lot. So there's that. All tokens and cards at the former location are there now. Okay, so Victorian halls. Stop. Office. Trophy room. Master bedroom. I believe I'm supposed to take the... Where was the thing that told me to remove all clues from each location and play first? So these aren't supposed to have clues anymore. And then, so the master bedroom is the one that gets revealed. And I'm at it, and it has a victory. The balcony goes away, and the billiards room goes away. And it's balcony, and then billiards room. Okay. So that, I did that step correctly. And then in player order, each investigator spawns one of the set-aside monster enemies at his or her location until each of the set-aside monster enemies have spawned. So he just goes right there. Spawn the set-aside Spectral Watcher enemy in the entry hall. Shuffle the remainder of the set-aside Watcher encounter set and the set-aside Rebel of Death encounter set into the discard pile along with the encounter discard. So this set, and this set. Okay, so pretty sure that was all done correctly. And then I draw an encounter card. Fate of All Fools. Well, at least it's something, there's no surge on this one, right? Yeah, okay. No more friggery there. So, what I would really like to do is make sure that this is gone, and I don't really have a way to do it. So I'm probably just going to have to investigate here, and I'm going to be investigating with Sixth Sense, Pendulum. These go here now. That's going to bother me. These two are over a little too far. Haha. All right, there we go. So Pendulum is going to bring me up to 6, and then Guts is going to bring me up to 7, 8, 9. 9 against 3. So I'm probably just going to call out this token, because it's the most likely. So I'm going to be, I'll be initiating a Sixth Sense. I'm going to draw if it is an Elder Thing or a -2. I'm going to commit a Guts to it. No, it's a -3. Which means that my total skill value is 6 against 3, so I get to draw 2 cards from Guts. There's my David Renfield. A little bit too late, but I do get that clue. Let's see. What kind of spells do I have in here? Ooh, I've got those wards. Those wouldn't be bad to see again. That's what I'd like to get back with my Prescient. Because, man, I'd love to not trigger the Haunted ability on here. I've got a lot of things I need to play right now. I've got a Sword Cane I need to get in play. I've got a Spectral Razor that I want to use to engage this Nether Mist. That is unfortunate. So, I think that that's what I need to do right now. I have the Azure Flame in play. If enemies spawn, I can kill them with it. The Sword Cane can wait for when the Watcher is on me. I can get resources then. So I'm going to use two resources to play Spectral Razor on this guy, which is going to engage him. My value is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3 for 3 damage. Succeeds. And then I'm going to attack him once with an Azure Flame. 5, 6, 7, 8 for 2 damage. I do take a damage from pulling the 0 on my Azure Flame, but I get the Nether Mist dealt with. Okay, so that's me. So, he has Hunter, and he moves there. After the Hunter enemies move, step of the enemy phase, each ready spectral enemy deals its damage to each humanoid enemy at its location. So this Lodge Neophyte gets killed, and he also has Victory 0, which puts him in the victory display. And that's that. At the end of my turn, sorry, I should do that first, technically, but I don't think it doesn't change things. So I'll use Jacqueline's ability to reveal 7. Nice. Oh, that's reassuring. Okay, cool. Enemy phase, that occurred. Upkeep phase. There's my Voice of Wrath at just the right time. Oh, okay. I'm feeling much better right now because I can voice, move, evade him, or something like that. I can play around him now. I could also just step back into the balcony. If something doesn't come right on me, I can step back into the balcony and let him start hunting that way, so that I can sweep up to the office, sweep back over afterwards. But we'll have to see what happens. So that was the upkeep phase, Mythos phase. We are at 1 out of 11 Doom. Crypt Chill. I'm still pretty reasonably passing this and discarding a Scroll of Secrets. I guess technically the order should be this. Not that discard order often matters. I can still just discard a Scroll of Secrets if I fail this, though, so I'll just take it. -3, I do fail. And I should have called that out because I had five icons that calling out one would have worked, but I'll just discard that. Okay. I am going to play my Voice of Ra first action, gaining 1 resource and then revealing 3 tokens plus 2 and gaining 2 for each symbol that I can choose. So it's just 2 more. But that is very useful. That's money that I need sooner rather than later. And I think I am going to do what I said, as silly as that might be. I don't want to be on this haunted. I don't want to stand around here, and I would have liked a cultist to spawn that he could have hunted to, but I'm just going to move right here. Oof, that's a painful one to be standing on. And I think I'm actually going to get my Arbiter of Fates into play. Am I going to do that? I wonder if that's wasteful. I might get this clue just in case I don't have like time to get over this way and win. I need enough clues to get out, right? So yeah, maybe I'll just do an investigate with the Sixth Sense and grab the clue as my last action. I think that's like a safer play because I don't like this scenario of this guy worries me and I've lost this and died a bunch of times. So I'd rather play it a bit safer. So it was Voice of Ra move, and then I'll do an investigate Sixth Sense. I am like way up on this. I guess I'll call out. So 6 against 1. If I pull a -2, that would put me at 4 against 1. So I call out 3 with Crystal Pendulum, which doesn't work, but I do get the clue. Okay. Hunter, I'm going to choose to get him to hunt this way. Upkeep phase. The read the signs I only really need 1 of, I think, for the office, but that's really nice to see that I got it. Hit those phase. 2 Doom out of 11. Trapped Spirits. Can't commit to this one, I believe, so I'm going to be using my ability on it to pull 3 tokens and choose the one I desire. Do I take 1 damage, or do I take 1 damage because I have 4 against 0, which fails by 1, or do I, trying to think what's remaining in my deck. I guess there's another Azure Flame, there's another Sword Cane, there's some unexpected Courages, but like I can't commit them to this. There's another Delve. Getting the other Delve wouldn't hurt, but I think I'd rather not take the damage now. Yeah, I'd rather not take the damage. So I chose the, I canceled the 0 and the -2 and chose the Elder Sign as my token. So now it's time to go catch back up with that Joker. I'm going to take a move. I'm actually just going to do 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Back up to the office. Choose and discard a card from your hand. Okay, that's really fine because I have the 2 read the signs, and I think I only need the 1. So that's good. Okay. That's that investigation phase. Enemy phase, he's going to hunt to Joseph, and then he's going to hit Joseph once. This is the fun part, where he just stands there doing nothing for a very long time. Upkeep phase, I ready my stuff, and I click the upkeep button. My second David. I should probably just get him into play for the soak, because then I could have just eaten that Trapped Spirits, but whatever. A Doom, 3 out of 11. Heal 3 from him, ready him, it moves, engages, and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. But it gains Prey Me. It's not me only, though, right? Oh, bummer. I don't know how to interpret this. Heal 3 from him. It moves, engages, and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. Throughout the resolution of this effect, the Spectral Watcher gains Pray You. But Pray isn't only you, the same way it says like Bearer only. It's Pray You. So Pray is only breaking a tie, and he's already on top of Joseph. So I think he just hits Joseph again. That seems right to me. I'm just gonna have to go ahead with that and deal with killing him a turn late, I guess, if I was wrong. Sorry, killing him a turn earlier if I'm wrong. Can I show the agenda again? It's over the threshold. After the hunt. Oh, good call. Yeah, so he doesn't actually do damage, right? It moves, engages, and attacks as if it were the enemy phase. But it doesn't do its hunt? Oh, man. Why would they word it like that? I have no idea. Usually I'm pretty good for this stuff, but I have no idea if he actually hits him or not. I'm certain that he stands still. I'm much more certain that he stands still, but I have no idea. Here, I'm gonna... Oh, that's a conundrum, isn't it? Yeah. I think you're right, because, like, it tells you to move, engage, and attack as if it were the enemy phase. It doesn't tell you to carry out the enemy phase. So I'm pretty sure he stays and doesn't attack. Yeah, I think you're right. Man, that's a weird one. Anyways, okay. So that was that Mythos phase. Investigation phase. So first things first, I'm going to right off the bat use read the signs here. I'm going to be 6 plus 3 is 9 against 4. And I am just going to use the 3 tokens. I'm going to call out the -2 as my most likely one. Okay. I will choose... I'll choose the -2, which lets me draw a card from Crystal Pendulum. And the successful test result draws me 2 tokens. I'm going to play David Renfield for some soak. And I'm going to... Let's see. I don't really... Going back to the Victorian Halls is kind of a pain. Because... Oh, I think... Okay, before my last action, I'm just going to spend the 4 clues to do this. The mist blocking your escape proceeds. Reveal the entry hall. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. Oops. Whatever. Not a big deal. But this is revealed now, so you can escape. Okay, right. That's okay. I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't like die in the mist, because the amount of times that I've played this solo and died in the mist because I like drew a ton of monsters before the first agenda is like ridiculous. So, but I think it would have been better not to have that Watcher's Grasp in there. Yeah, I think that's true. But anyways, so now I also have this at the end of the round. Each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. Place them beneath the entry hall and out of play. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once towards the entry hall. Now, he's not aloof, is he? Right, he doesn't start running. So he's just going to be over there taking hits from the Watcher. But that's fine, because that means it gives me a bunch of time to get over there, do the investigate, and leave. I've already got... And he'll kill him. So I've got I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I just let him kill him, I get the VP I want. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's the control of the Chaos Bag is a lot of fun to play with, but man, does it ever feel like cheating. I imagine Glory is kind of the same. I saw your first game and I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, I am just going to move out of here last action. So that's that. So the enemy phase, he stays on him with Hunter and he attacks him. And then the upkeep phase, I ready all of this shite and gain my resource and card. Voice of Ra. Oh, excuse me. I've kind of got time. I think what I might do next turn is like play my Arbiter of Fates and my Voice of Ra and just be like, there. Now I can like walk in, control the bag on evading him, and control the bag on the on the clue gathering. Right? That seems pretty good to me. So that's that. Mythos phase. Oh yes, right. But he's not aloof. So Mythos phase. Resolve each haunted ability on my location. Fuck. I fucking hate that card. You rat. Come on. That's not fair. Oh, and he's got 3 health. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, that derailed those plans. Let's see. So for my only action this turn, I'm going to play my Sword Cane and trigger it for free. Doing an evasion on this Shadow Hound. I'm going to call out the -2. I'm going to call it whatever the value is with the -2, given that the Prescient is committed. And I'm going to call out Symbol, I suppose. What is it again? Odd, even, or symbol? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Why wouldn't I call out even? I think I call out even, right? Yeah. Even is actually better odds, because there's 5 even in here. Yeah, so I call out even instead of symbol. Wait, no. The Elder Sign and the auto fail will also let me get my card back if I do that. Okay, yeah, no, I call out symbol. Okay, so I choose the Elder Thing, which, okay, so, what's the ordering of this? Does the order of this matters? If this succeeds by that number or fails by that number, it did, because that was the number I called out. I draw a card. And the successful result of the evade is that he's evaded. I'm just going to leave him there. And then after the skill test ends, I'm going to add the Spectral Razor back to my hand so that I can kill him in one action next turn. Yeah. And then that's me. So he's going to kill Joseph this turn. So that's the investigation phase. Enemy phase. So he's still on me, and he kills Joseph Miger, putting him in the victory display. Now I have the amount for the score. The question is, do I go for the VP? And like the answer is always yes for going for VP, but I fucking hate this scenario. And I'm very tired, and I'm kind of like really tempted to just get the fuck out. But we'll see what happens with the Mythos phase, I guess. So he's back ready on me. I didn't actually do upkeep here, and I have to discard a card. I don't think I need to read the signs. That seems accurate. I need the Crystal Pendulum less, because it has worse icons. That seems even more accurate. Yeah. Do what I should have done or go greedy, yeah. Alright, so 5 out of 11 Doom. Please don't do this thing. Gain Surge because there's no cultist enemies. He just killed the last one. Don't mind that not happening. Don't mind that not happening. Keeper's secrets. Any empty location. Am I allowed to spawn him here? It's any empty location. And was it on this side that they couldn't? Cannot spawn, and now they can. So I'm just going to put him there. And that's going to put a doom on him at the end of the Mythos phase. So I need to kill this dick first. So I'm going to do that really quick. Spectral Razor. I am going to do Jacqueline's ability. Wait, am I? Do I need the money? Do I really need the money for the Arbiter of Fates and stuff? I just need to, like, dodge him while I go get the VP and then leave. That's all I need to do. Or that's all I want to do, I guess I should say. But anyways, I'm doing the Spectral Razor first. Do I use the ability? I think I do. I don't think I draw cards. No, but I kind of want to... I can't commit the guts, right? Okay. I kind of want the, I want that delve too, though, right? Like, I want the delve. Why wouldn't you delve? So I'm at 6, 7, 8 against 2. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the thing. I'll call out, the -2 again. Jesus Christ. 8 with a -2 token is 6, so I guess the number I'm calling out is 4. But I'll be fishing for the -2 tokens. I won't get a -2 token, but I will take the -1 and cancel the Elder Sign for the draw. And that lands for 3 damage, killing him because he's a non-elite. I will play the Voice of Ra just normally, I think. Cool, so I do get 2 extra. And then last action, I'm going to play my Arbiter of Fates. And I think this will give me enough leeway to, like, move, invade him, move, and then move, evade him, move. And like, be like, pretty solid on that plan of getting in and getting out with a Sword Cane as my thing and an Azure Flame as a backup. I think that's okay. So, man, what's the ordering on this stuff? So, okay, so that's the end of my turn. Are there any end of my turn triggers? God, I got so many fucking cards in play. No end of turn triggers for me. I am going to say that's the enemy phase now. He moves there as a hunt. Yes, he might move on me this turn. Actually, that wouldn't even be so bad, would it? If he moved on me, that would, like, not suck. If I pulled that encounter card. Because then I could evade him here, and I'd have so much leeway to just get in here, get a bunch of time. Yeah, that seems fine, if that happens. Upkeep phase. Bam, 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 bam. I've got 2 of that now. In fact, I'm actually just going to put this right here so it's a bit closer to remember. And then the, what is it, at the end of the round? Each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes, so he's going to escape. Oh, goodbye. It's kind of brilliant that this obscuring fog got pulled on the entry hall because, like, that's the whole thing, right? Like, the mist being on everywhere, and it's like, yeah, the fog's still at the entry hall, sorry. Anyways. 6 out of 11. And an encounter card. Trapped Spirits. I hate you. But I have my guy now, so I'm going to use my Arbiter of Fate to pull 3 tokens on this. 1, 2, 3. I'll take the 0 and put 1 damage on David Renfield. Oh, that's the one I should be using my Pendulum on, because I actually have a pass and fail margin on that. That would maximize my odds, probably. So for my turn, I'm going to move on to him. He's going to engage me. I'm going to evade him with the Sword Cane, which I've got 6 to 3. And I'm just going to commit the guts to it, I believe. That seems safe to commit the guts to it. Yeah. So 6, 9 against 3. Let's hold on. So I do the pendulum. I'm looking for a -2, and then I commit the guts. So what is it? 9 minus 2 is 7 against 3 is 4 again, I guess. So yeah, and I'll use Jacqueline's ability. I don't get it, but I do succeed. I'll take the +1 just for shits. Draw 2 cards from the guts. That evades the Spectral Watcher. And then last action, I will move into the billiards room. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to have to discard one of these. It's probably going to be the Read the Signs. I don't think I need another Read the Signs. I just need to investigate this once with Sixth Sense. So that was my investigation phase. The enemy phase occurs. He doesn't move. The upkeep phase occurs. He's going to ready. I'm going to ready all my stuff in upkeep. And then I'm going to discard. Ooh, that's nice to see. I'm going to discard the Read the Signs because I don't think I really need it. Am I going to have time to do the Delve? I probably will, but I'm just kind of like, who knows, right? Yeah, so Mythos phase, 7 out of 11. The Wraith, yeah, so that's an action consumed. So I'm going to blast the Wraith first with my Arbiter of Fate usage. And I don't really need to pull. I mean, I don't need to like specify anything because I'm at the end of my deck. I don't really want to draw cards anyways. I'll choose the negative. What's my modified skill? Like 8? Yeah, I'll just choose the -2, which kills him and puts him in the discard because it was from a spell. I'll do the investigate with the Sixth Sense. I think I'm just going to let him hunt on to me and kill David off. Is probably my plan. So the investigate with the Sixth Sense. That's 6 against 3. I am going to commit an unexpected courage just to get up to 8, I believe. Is there anything in here that could be really useful? Actually, hold on. I'm going to commit a prescient and an unexpected courage, and I'm going to get back. I'm going to try to get back one of my wards, just in case something really bad comes out that I'm not taking into consideration. So I'm going to call it Symbol and use Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is yeah, my modified skill is like 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll call it Symbol. Yep, it's cool. So I'll take either of them passes, and I'll return a ward to my hand as part of the prescient resolution, and I will gather this last clue from the billiards room. And then last action, what shall I do? There's no time like the present, right? Last action delve? That'd be pretty fucking stupid, wouldn't it? I don't really want to overwrite my Sixth Sense just in case I like drop a clue or something. Is that possible? No, I can't drop a clue. I can discard an asset I control. No, I think this last action is just a do nothing action. Is this a sword cane? Is this last card my sword cane? Yeah, it is. Is there anything to do? Maybe I do just overwrite the Sixth Sense. I'm not going to drop a clue, am I? Last action delve. I'm just thinking of what a last action delve does, right? Like a last action delve could like spawn one of these, and then he'd hit me, and then I'd have to resolve this, so I'd need to like discard something, and then he'd also be on me and hit me. When my plan next turn is to just evade him and run, right? Like I could evade, move, delve, move if the delve's not too bad. Like I don't know. I feel like that's maybe just like a little bit greedy. So and I'll just take a resource for that last action. So the enemy phase is going to occur. He's going to move on to me and deal me 1 and 1, which I think I'm just going to kill David with because I have another David in hand. And there's stuff that... Yeah, I'm just going to kill David. There's no sense in not, right? Yeah. And then that's going to be the upkeep phase. Empty deck, but hopefully that doesn't matter too much. Mythos phase, I'm at 8 out of 11. Drawing a Mythos card. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. The Lodge Neophyte, he's going to go right there with a Doom on him. I'm going to evade him with my Sword Cane. That is 6 against 3. I'm going to commit the Unexpected Courage just to be 8 against 3. And I'm not going to bother with any other shenanigans with Pendulum, because like I said, my deck is empty anyways. I'll take the 0 and evade him. And I think I'm going to do exactly what I said, where I move... Oh no, I can't do that. I'm just going to move again. To put some distance. Enemy phase, nothing occurs. Upkeep phase. So he readies. I do my stuff, which gives me a horror. Did that do that? Take 1 horror, drawing from card. I don't actually know if that happened. I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fine. And then at the end of the round, he's going to escape. I'm at 9 out of 11 Doom. Forgot to do those. Another Fate of All Fools. I'll just take 2 direct damage. I'll play Delve first action. Whispers in the Dark, which goes next to the agenda deck, adding the double Haunted effect. And then I will move... This goes into the victory display. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Resign. You tear through the front doors of the manor, escaping the spectral realm and leaving the remainder of the survivors to their fate. And that was a pretty smooth run. In fact, that was probably one of my best runs. Despite the rocky start with no money, it came. I have so much card draw in here, but it kind of can't not. Even only 4 cards, it's like it's pretty effective. One thing's funny though is the Voice of Roz only ever gave me $3. Man, when I'm in my practice games, they give me like $7 consistently. It is crazy. Every time I pull this, it's 7. So I'm surprised that I only got 3 the 2 times I used it. So that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. I'm just gonna do the resolution, just because I don't think I haven't played this campaign anywhere near as much as the rest. It's probably by far my least played, so I'm just gonna do a quick read through this. As soon as you emerge on the patio, you're surrounded by a bunch of... Oh yeah, right. They come in there like a... the investigators escaped into the spectral realm. Wait, what? Escaped the spectral realm. So I'm just going to do a quick recording of that. I'm not on Penny's trail. That's fine. And then I'll do the interlude really quickly. If at least one of the investigators... Nope. I regret that we meet under such unfortunate blah blah blah. You narrow your eyes. Price of Progress 3. You didn't come here to listen to him proselytize. I hope you understand that our organization only seeks the betterment of humankind. Check the Twilight enemies. Silver Twilight enemies in the victory display. Joseph Magyar is in the victory display. There's no sign of Joseph. Joseph disappeared into the mist, and the investigators are enemies of the lodge. I'll fix those up later. So that's that. That was pretty good. Super happy with how that went. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'm sorry. I never know how to pronounce your name. Cuirdeer, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for watching. I hope there wasn't any big rules mistakes. I think I was being pretty thorough there. I really wanted to make sure I didn't get any after I messed up that location on the last one. But thanks for watching, and hopefully the secret name goes well with the bonus XP with the XP that we got there. Yeah. All right. See ya.